Well, hello, farming friends. Welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mistermoose. Hey, if the scenery looks familiar, we are back on Holzhausen today. Not really to farm, just to take a look around. Some things have changed here on the farm, so I thought I would bring you guys in, do a little tour on what has changed in Holzhausen. With the recent update to Holzhausen 2.0. It still has all the mobile objects, but they've added quite a bit to it. So I thought I would take you around today and show you some of the things that are on the map. Some of them kind of really cool and almost enticing me to come back and give this map another try. So we'll walk around and we'll hit all the little buyable objects. Of course, you've got the fertilizer thing here, whereas you don't have to go buy seed and fertilizer from the shop. You can buy that and it puts it all in the little room right now. We'll run back here behind where we used to have all the equipment storage back here in the back. There is now a potato washer icon. So as you approach it, potato washers, you know, you have the opportunity to wash and store your potatoes before selling them. That comes at the price of $56,000 and comes back here, and of course you put your potatoes in one side. You get mulch out here on the side, and then you've got the potatoes come out here on the end. It's interesting where it was placed in here. It's seems like it might be a little bit tight for you, but that's where they put it anyways. So that is new. That's been added in. And we'll run around over here and jump the fence here. And the next new thing, and probably the coolest little thing that has been added here, where you've got your dairy barn here. You'll notice some spinning icons here. You've got the ramp there, but this little feeder icon that is spinning around is new, and that's what all these crates from GEA are. If we come over here to this one, we can actually purchase the mix feeder, which will supply your cow with mixed feed. You don't have to do any kind of feed management, and it's kind of cool. So it costs you $119,000 for it, but what does it do? Well, if we come in, you'll notice all the boxes are gone and these hoppers have been added here. And we come inside and you'll see a railing system has been installed and a automatic feeder system is in. Very cool. So what happens is this tram basically comes by each of the hoppers, picks up the proper amount of feed, mixes it all together, and then comes over and feeds your cattle, and you can set up how many feedings a day you want to do, and it's really pretty cool. You come over here to the front, you bring up a PDA. The PDA then gives you your fixed feed settings. You can tell it how many cows you have, you know, and set that. You can set it to start manually right now if you want it to actually run around, which there's nothing in it, so it would work really well for me. More required feedings. You use your hand and your index finger to click on the buttons to move through it. You can set up your feeding times and adjust those. You can set your mix ratio, how you want it to mix. And then you can do all your other settings. Turn roller while mixing, turn roller while driving, all of this. And then you have your ratios again. And you can see how everything was done during the day. And all your statistics for you. And then a few more settings. Kind of cool. Kind of neat. Something different. I'll go ahead and turn that off right now. So that gives you the ability to automate your feeding process, so you don't have to worry about when to feed the cows and when not to feed the cows. So kind of cool. Now you'll also notice there's this nice little thing that says video, which I don't read German really well, but basically you can see there are now video cameras put up so you can monitor everything. How do you do that? Well, we're going to walk away from it so I can show you this not standing in it, so you can see that you can do this anywhere on the farm. Hitting Control M and F together brings up your PDA once again. Take your finger down here to the little home and it brings up this menu, and now you can monitor each of the things using cams. So I can look at my total bunker capacity and everything here. That'll tell me where my silage is for bunker 1. I can go to bunker 2, bunker 3. I can get all that information. I can come back to the home page. I can look at this. It'll give me all my feeder settings for this. And I can run through, again, all the information that we just went through. Then I can come over to Spy Cam. And I can set up the Spy Cam, but then I can come through and I can look at what's going on. It would show me all the cows in here, show me feeder operations. I would be able to see if there's food in the troughs. So, interesting little detail there. I thought it had a cam. It doesn't actually show me that. I thought there was a way you could, oh, there it is. Cameras at the top. Now I can see the fill levels of the bins. I can see a different camera view just by cycling through all the different camera angles that are available. So again, you can see your bins. Go through all the different stages. Pretty neat little mod that they've added into this. And this is pretty nifty. So you just hit the power button and it goes away. It is pretty neat. You have to download. I downloaded Holzhausen, and everything came in, but this mod did not work. I had to go back through and look at the PDA. There is a separate mod that you have to download for the mix station to get it to work. If you do download version 2.0 of Holzhausen, make sure you look inside the PDA for it. Not PDA, PDF file for it, and you'll find a link to the mod portal and for this specific mod. And down at the bottom there is a zip that you can get that will actually let you install it so it will work. So you've got to have the map and that particular file to make that work. So I just thought I would point that out to you. It took me a while to figure out why I couldn't get that PDA to come up. Alright, so the rest of the things that you've got around here, of course, you've got these solar power panels that you can get. And not jump into the tractor. Solar panel you can get by coming. Come on. You can install that, and it puts the solar panels up on top of your barn there to give you some money in. This does not come with a map. The equipment's the same. I purchased this because we're going to go for a drive, and I didn't want to spend all day driving around on a slow tractor. I wanted something with a little bit of speed. So, alright, we're going to go for a little drive around here and see what has changed on the map other than right here in the farm. You got your windmill there. More storage. You're going to find these all over the map. They have added these in, so if I hit that button, it upgrades the storage here to a larger facility for us. So as you grow, you can put more and more in here. I thought that was pretty cool that they have done that. And I like, they've done this all around the map. You have places where you can increase the capacities as you need to. You'll also notice the home has changed. It has been upgraded. Somebody has done a major restore here. So the farm's been making some money for somebody. Because they got some new digs. These street lights have been added in. That's new. Didn't have that before. Alright, so let's head on into town. Yeah, and I'll show you some more changes that have been done into Holzhausen. For the most part, the map itself hasn't changed. The design of it is still the same. The layout's still the same. It's just he's added a few little things here and there to make it a little bit better and a little bit more fun to play. We'll take a right here and head up this way. The first thing that has been changed is here at the wood chip area. We now have a new little place here. Come in. If you're doing lumber and stuff, you've got some more storage here, wood chip storage. And then you can come over here and you can upgrade the heating facility. As you notice, it's got the little thing. We can come over here, buy the bioheat plant to burn wood chips. So if we hit that, it upgrades it into some nice little unit. And then, as I said, more and more storage. As you find yourself needing more and more storage, there's more and more storage that can be added in. So you can basically upgrade the map as you go along, as you find yourself needing more places to put equipment or things like that. It still has the leases to purchase the areas for forestry, so you have to do that. Alright, so come on out of here. We're going to head over to the garden center. I'll show you the changes there. So we come out, hang right here. There's the shop in front of us. We're going to come right up here to the garden center, and we have added in hothouses. And these are basically, they're based off of the lettuce hothouse. These show tomatoes in them. But basically what you've got is the same process for growing these as you did the lettuce. You're going to put your seeds in here. You're going to put your water there. Then we're going to end up putting in, I guess you'll put fertilizer right there. And then your diesel fuel comes around and has to be put in for your unit. Your product comes out on the side, and then you've also got the mulch that comes out. So yeah. So you can see there's the head. The control panel is there on that one. It's on the other end, down here on this end for this one. So it's the same process, like I said, as the lettuce greenhouse, except this one looks like it does tomatoes. So that was added in. What else has changed in the map? I gotta look around here and remember. Okay, we're going to head... I'm just gonna drive around a little bit, and we'll head over to the BGA. That's where we need to go next. So let's head on around. You know, I never really enjoyed this map. I never got into it. I think it's because of the small fields right there at the farm. I might give it another go. Some of this stuff is kind of interesting to me now that he's added a few of the things into here, and the way they've done it, they look really good. Potato washing, not so much. But a couple of little things with the greenhouses there, and then the you know, they have a much nicer small footprint than that big lettuce facility does. So I kind of dig that. Alright, so here's the BGA. Not much has changed in the BGA, I will tell you that much. It's just more abilities to customize the BGA a little bit. You come in, you've got your scales, come around, and you'll find that he's just added in a lot more storage for you. There's another little spinning icon right here, and I'm just going to hit them all, and we'll just gives you a place to put a little bit of storage there. You can come around. You've got your BGA bins here. There's another storage facility right here. Whereas if you get this one, this is sort of like a shop type facility here. It has a whole bunch of stuff. And again, it's just upgrades that you can put onto the map all the time. Let's see. This is one, though, that I don't remember from the original map. Is the lumberyard has been added in. So you have a sawmill here now, and this is a legit sawmill. Now, unlike that other map that I was doing where we drove around and we saw a sawmill and it looked like it worked, but it didn't. This one actually works. You've got your loading zone here where you're going to put your wood in. You're going to put your wood chip here for actually getting it processed. Your byproduct comes out here, and then if we go inside, we have to come up here, and here's your control panel. So basically, this is the Maru sawmill. It's just been modified to be a lot better looking than the original one was. So, very nice. I think you guys will like it. And check that out. I'm guessing the wood comes out down here, finished on this right here, would be where your unload is for it. So that's it for the lumber mill. And having that in, I think if you're doing soul mod, I think having the lumber mill in would be kind of cool addition to a farm with the soul mod installed, because then on those 4 days where you're having to wait for the fields to be ready, another storage area right here. It's got the wood chip in it. I think, you know, if you've got that ability to do the lumber, that gives you something to do during those 4 days, and it would open up the ability or the desire to actually do a little forestry on here. If you got the sawmill on here, I don't ever really put the sawmill down that much because it just I don't know, it's a lot of work to keep up with it sometimes, but it might be something to look into. Alright, come back here. Another storage hall that you can put up. They've added in sell point here. This is going to be, judging from the fact that all this wood board is here, that's going to be where you sell the lumber. The train's back in the back, just as normal, to sell your logs. I'm not going to drive back there and check that out. But again, he's put a hall here so you can put it up. And it's the same hall as over by the sawmill. You hit it, it's going to give you the wood chips and the storage again. So I guess if you're doing the forestry over here, it gives you a place to bring it to. What else is on here? I think that's pretty much it for the upgrades. I don't remember anything else. But I did want to just give you guys a look at it. If you haven't done this particular map in a while, then you got your forestry stuff. Never really gone in here and looked at the forestry stuff. Let's buy a lease here real quick and see what the trees are like on the inside here. Not too bad. They're all straight. You could use a Ponzi in here. Guardrails. Is it really? Doesn't seem like there's enough trees though to justify paying that lease. You'd really have to come in here and after you cut it, really put a ton of saplings in here to justify that lease. So it takes the fence completely down when you buy that lease. I thought it would just take the gate down. Alright, well, anyways, it gives you a look at that little area. I don't know that there's enough trees in there to make that interesting to do. Have to figure out how to work past that fence. Alright. So that's about it. I haven't really seen any other upgrades on the map. But I did want to come in, just take a minute to look at everything and see what was what. Nothing's changed here. It's the same little sell point. Get your lime here. There's another forestry area here. That you can go into. Now why does it show the road going up to that road, but it doesn't, it ends. More of the forestry leased fence. Can't drive through. Too bad. Figure you hit it a few hundred times, it would break. Never have tried to cut across there. That's odd that that map shows the road there, but you can't actually drive it. Oh well. So anyways, not a real long video today. I just wanted to do just a brief little video on this and some of the changes. Like I said, I might take another gander at this thing and see if I like it, and if I can get into it. It might have been a little bit more of the trying to learn the soul mod and dealing with the small fields around the farm there might have turned me off a little bit on it. Everybody else I know loves this map, and I just never could get into it that much. But I might give it another try. The mixing station is definitely something that interests me. Definitely interested in it. Nothing's really changed up here. You've got your other sell point here at the top. There's nothing new with it. And drive around here. So as you can see, you've got your straw sale, all of this. Nothing new. So really it's just a couple of things here and there that he's added in that have made it a little bit different. Like I said, I like that mix station. I think I like the idea of the tomato hothouses, and the lumber mill is a definite bonus that you get on there. And the fact that you don't have to buy the lumber mill is nice. How many mods, you know, do you get where you have to purchase stuff like that? So anyways, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the look around, and maybe this piques your interest in this map again. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and we'll do some more farm sim. Again, you know, just a brief video, a little walkthrough on this, and we'll get back to some more farming a little bit later. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and until our next video, stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.